Okay, here. So I'm here with Oisin Daly, who's going to be fighting this weekend at your fighting championship. It's actually a really, really good fight. We've got two young up and comers. We've got Oisin and Alex. It's actually a fantastic fight. It's fight week. How are you feeling? How's the weight? How is everything? And how are you feeling about this fight? Because I know you're both very early in your amateur careers, but it's you're kind of two lads that people have picked out coming through that could potentially be big stars. So how are you and what's your feeling on the fight?
Yeah, I'm feeling good and feel happy. That's the main thing this time. The last one was a lot of things in life that I probably should have dealt with before the fight. But now, I've just been the past since that fight, the camp's been going brilliant. Down, we didn't take a break. We went straight into the other camp. Fight week this week is just it's shit because I don't want to stop training. Once you get you're training fucking every day, 4 to 5 classes a day, you don't want to stop but you know, weight's flying off, ready to make weight. Fucking yeah, can't wait to fight now. Alex, he's very good. He is very good. Uh, I think it's going to be a very interesting fight. Either who's the better grappler, who's the better striker, who's the better all around. I think that's the simplest way to put it, is we're both all around fighters and who can make the better decisions. So I believe I will. I think I'm going to go in there and I think I'm going to make him freak out. I think he's not going to realise the pressure that's on him. And the boys that he's fought aren't me. It's as simple as that. Like the boys he's fought, you've some decent and some that are questionable, um, but none of them are as vicious as me. So that's what I think.
You brought up something quite interesting there that I want to get your thoughts on. You said obviously like coming up to training or in training coming up to fight, you're going. And then obviously fight week, you have to kind of take that week. You've got weight cuts. You obviously don't want to get injured so close to a fight. So you have to take that week. How hard is that mentally? And is that something you're gonna have to learn to deal with? Like not deal with, but deal with better as you go on. Because like I said, like you didn't like stopping training. Like how hard is that just to cut it off and it's like from going, like I said, 3, 4 sessions a day to none? Is that really hard to deal with as a fighter?
Yeah, it is because you just like at the end of the day, a mixed martial artist should be trying to just better himself day by day, every day. And yes, we're going to fight, but after this fight, I'm still going to be thinking, where can I get better? So it's like fight week is like a pause in that and focus on one particular person and night, which that definitely is the highlight of fighting, yeah. But it's just a bit shit because I don't get to put in the hours I normally do, you know. But it's also fun as well because you're focused, you're zoned in, you're taking every day as time and thinking about one day that's coming up and you're ready for it, and you're just preparing for one day and then hopefully that day goes perfect. And
Yeah, and obviously you're gonna be fighting on Euro, which is the show you've been fighting on all the time. It's a fantastically run show, obviously by
mm,
Decky. I think this might be Alex's first time on the show, is it?
yeah, he's only
And
did Keith Daggsy.
yeah, and obviously you're going to be the hometown. I've seen the cheers you get. Do you think does that play much effect on yourself? And do you think it might play much effect on Alex? Or do you think as fighters that just you both drown it out?
I think it depends on the person. Like I went to Oma before and fought a fella, and I was the only people in the crowd that even liked me was my four family members, and I had the best of crack because I was just sitting there in that cage thinking I ain't gonna absolutely batter you in front of everybody. And then the past four fights, is my fifth fight, has been on IER or ER. Um, and I love the hometown support. It's very, very good crack. Uh, but then it also comes with expectations. So you're sitting there thinking, I know this person, what do they think? But this fight, I've just realized, who gives a fuck? And at the end of the day, it's up to me. I'm going in that cage for myself, for my family. They're the only people that matter. But the main priority when I get in that cage is keep myself safe and break someone like fine.
Yeah, and you seem focused, obviously, going into this fight. I wanted to talk about your last fight. Obviously, it was you were on like such a streak. You were finishing everyone, and then obviously that loss came. It was a very good fight against a very good fighter in Evan, and obviously, it went the way it did. Like, what's it like going from that much of a high to the loss? Like, how? Like, what did you feel immediately after it, and what did you learn from it overall?
See, with that Evan fight, everyone kept telling me like, "Oh, you're taking this loss very well," and all like, and I was because I wasn't annoyed that I lost. I was annoyed that I know I was better than that, and I was annoyed that I lost in the way I did, which was going unconscious. The fact that any man was able to do that to me, it generally does really annoy me. And who knows, maybe down the line, we'll get that one back and he'll put him unconscious. But just for now, like the past 3 months since then, the training has been perfect. Like I've just been in the gym mentally and physically zoned in, listening to my coaches properly and just trying to better myself because I know next time, like the reason I lost that fight wasn't, it was one little mistake that got me caught that I was lazy with, and he capitalized perfectly. That was why I lost. It was also like emotional, like stuff, like I says outside, in life stuff. I was focused too much on that and trying to be a normal person that I forgot. I'm fighting soon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've learned a lot from that. I really have. Like, it probably was honestly the best thing that ever happened to me, just because of how much I've learned from it. And like the fact he's a nice guy annoys me even more because I can't hate him. Like he's actually signed as, I know.
Yeah, no, he is a really nice guy. And but like I said, once you've learned from it and then you go forward with it, and you're talking about obviously listening to your coach and your training, what's it like being in the gym coming up to like a Euro? Because obviously Shay's on it, you're gonna have a lot of your own fighters on it. What's the buzz like in the gym when a Euro fighting championship is coming on? You're all getting ready.
It's like intense with a bit of happiness. It's like the best way to say it is one of my coaches, Marcin Zambala, said to me, "You better not let this lad from Dublin come down and beat you." So, other gyms might be like, "Oh, I can't wait to fight in home time." Our gym is like, "We're protecting this town. Like, we're going to kill someone. Like, there's no way we're losing this in our hometown. Like, town." But also at the same time, straight let's fight. I mean, if it's a back alleyway or if it's, I've said this exact thing before, fighters should be able to fight anywhere. Like, town, like not time, date, it doesn't really matter. What town it is, it doesn't matter either. It's at the end of the day, it's a fight. Who wants to hurt someone more than the other person? Fine.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like that, you've got so many good people coming from the gym, but obviously you're not looking past Alex because obviously it's a good fight and he's a very good opponent, a fantastic opponent as you're a fantastic fighter. But
Mhm.
there's gonna be another Euro at the end of the year. Is that something you're hoping to get on, or do you have any other?
Yeah, I would say I would get in your. I'll have to see how this fight plays out first of all, because the way I'm going in this fight, like the way I'm approaching this fight is, I don't really care about any other fight because I'm on this one specifically for a good long while because I know how good he is and I know he's a prospect and I'm a prospect. We're probably the two top like young Irish prospects in the country right now, just because people know how much skills we have. We don't have that much experience, like, but we do. We're very high prospects, like. But I would hopefully get on that November card, uh, and yeah, probably the November card. Yeah.
Yeah, because that I think that'll be the end of the show because in November there's 6 shows, three on one day, one in the middle,
Hello.
and two at the end. So it's going to be a very busy November for everyone. But then after that, I think everyone can relax for Christmas. Yeah, no, and I like the fact that you're seeking out, like that you've sought out Alex and then he's accepted the fight because it shows that the two of you want to fight each other and learn and improve off each other.
Mhm.
I think that's like it's like is very good. But that's the way Decky wouldn't have it any other way, because Decky doesn't do gimme fights for
No.
your fights. Like, I think he put on a card, and I think there was 8 of his, and I think it was like 4 and 4. Like, he could say my guys could lose all 8. Like, well, not my guys, but the guys from my gym could.
Yeah.
And what do you like most about Decky Show? Obviously, he's like a captain in the gym, but what do you like most about being your, obviously it's your hometown, but I think it runs very smoothly. It's matched very well. It's something you could sit down and watch yourself.
It's kind of like, I forget who said this to me, but someone told me when they went to the show, the atmosphere and the actual show is a proper MMA fight or a proper MMA setup. It's not like a gimmick of like, we have these fighters are decently trained and, we'll just get a few things in. No, everything's set up proper. Like, so whenever, like the likes of me, Shay, the all boys in the gym, like we want to go pro, like we're used to, seeing a big proper ambulance, like designed for sake, or seeing a big good walkout, proper cage, proper crowd, and fighting proper boys. Boys that don't want to just like be there for fame or anything. There's boys there that don't even sell tickets and just fight, and that's the best bit. Like the line. So yeah, I think that's the best part of Daggie's show is just he gives you good fights, like not no easy fights, like you said. Like the boys I fought so far, like for an 18-year-old to fight all three of them boys in that 1 year, that's it's pretty mad. Like and now I'm fighting a world champion, so happy days. I mean, like I'm not gonna turn no fight down. Like it's whatever Dak and Seb say and Sean, whatever they say, I have a fight. Okay, happy days. Let's go. All right.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like that, I think I was talking to Deck before about so, and that's what he says. He gives people the opportunities that deserve it. I can't remember the fighter. I wouldn't say if did, but he said like he never saw. I think he saw like 2 tickets in the twice he was on it, but he deserved the title shot. So he got the title shot regardless of whether he saw
Yeah.
tickets. So I think is right, because sometimes
Mhm.
people get pushed to those spots when
Yeah.
don't deserve it. But it's going to be a fantastic show. I can't wait to see you fight. Is there anything you want to say before you go? I want to thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure to talk to you again. It's been a while. Is there anything
Mhm.
to say?
I'm glad to see you back. That's what I want to say. Just thank you to all my sponsors. I have that many. R Kings, Titanic, E-Liquid, Massage Up Nuri, Infinite Wellness, Helix, Round One. Should be all of them there. My Team Torres, Daki McLean, Marcin, Rory, Sean Smith, all the boys, and simply just don't miss this fight, like, because this fight is just going to be a banger of a fight. Like, it's going to be non-stop action. Someone's going to get finished, and if they don't, someone's getting bloody in the batter. Like, so can't wait. See you there, September 15th.
I will see you there. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you there on Sunday.
Yeah, see you Sunday. Bye.